Well, I hope my enjoyment of this isn't a temporary thing. Hello everybody, I'm Garrula64, and welcome to Sonic 1 Contemporary. This is a Sonic ROM hack that I believe aims to make it seem almost like, okay, what if Sonic 1 was made today? And in this hack, we have some new abilities. As I'm sure you've seen, we just did the wall jump, which I always found to be a really pointless move everywhere except for Knuckles Chaotix. Because, honestly, Knuckles Chaotix, you were focused mainly on going up in most of the levels, and if not all of them. In Sonic 1, your objective is to go right. So, like, what's the big purpose of that, you know? I'm not finding any other moves aside from the wall jump. I could have sworn they said there was a drop dash, but, like, none of the moves are doing anything. Like, I'm jumping and holding down the buttons, but I might have just been wrong on that. This hack also, I believe, switches up the level design of the game very slightly. Also, this shield was giving me the power of suction over metal. Kind of like the lightning shield, or... I don't know why I phrased it like that, but I guess that's what my brain was telling me to do. So I guess that's most of what that is. I didn't really notice any different level design there. I wonder if it's gonna make it so there's only 2 acts in each zone as opposed to 3. Because, like, almost all Sonic games after this stuck with the 2-act formula as opposed to 3. And, oh goody, these things still look exactly the same, that's great. It's a good thing they're very fast. Oh, and I guess, okay, so Sonic is a lighter color, so all of these diamonds in here are not the regular blue color, because I guess Sonic shares a palette with those. I mean, everything looks fine. Being a nice shade of light blue ain't too upsetting. To me, at least. I'm a little bit biased, as you might be able to tell. Ooh, there's different palette and different music. I like that. It looks like a Green Hill Good Future or something. Or Green Hill on Easter. I don't know. Do I have the spin dash? I do. Okay, so that must have been one of the new moves. Also, that felt really... Ooh, gee. Okay, I might have the peel out too, actually, now that I think about it. Hold on. Oh, I do. People often ask me why I don't use the peel out, like in Sonic Mania, stuff like that, or just any ROM hack that involves it. That's because, honestly, I could use the spin dash to get just as much speed or more, and I'm not having the added worry of being hit and losing my rings by charging forwards with the peel out. Because, I mean, if you do this, it's cool looking, sure, and you go pretty fast, but if I'm doing a spin dash, things are a lot safer. And, I mean, I could just do, like, a duck out of the super peel out, but, like, then what's the point of doing the peel out, you know? Like, all I'm doing is rolling and going fast, so I might as well just be doing a spin dash. Also, this is where I start getting confused with these special stages. I really don't like these. Honestly, I've talked about this before, I don't like Sonic 4 either, but the one thing Sonic 4 did that I liked is that they made these kind of special stages a lot better. Because you controlled the stage around Sonic instead of controlling Sonic directly, I believe. And that was, like, not as nauseating, and it just was a lot easier. And I mean, I know these aren't supposed to be easy, but, like, these are just tedious and stupid, honestly. Do I like them more than the half pipe? Yes. And no. Half pipes are at least a little bit fun, but, like, they're way overused, so I got really sick of them. But honestly, this is not too much more fun anyway, even though they've only used the idea, like, twice. And there we go, we got 2 emeralds, that's pretty good. I don't typically grab more than 1 emerald in Green Hill Zone because I don't care to go into the special stages. Is this a different song yet again? Also different palette again. That's pretty cool. I haven't noticed too much difference in the level design, but like... I mean, this is pretty neat so far. I like the added different music and the different palettes. It at least makes things a little bit more fun. And I guess we could do a little wall jump here, but it's not going to help me much because there aren't 2 walls that I can kind of, you know, rappel off of. In fact, that's a little bit troubling there because I'm trying to get onto the spring. I like this song a lot, though. I don't know, Green Hill has a lot of variations over the years, but, like, each one has its own charm to it. And that saved me a bit there, so I didn't actually get sent backwards again off the spring. And honestly, adding the spin dash to Sonic 1 only makes it better. Gotta say, adding the drop dash also makes it better, and that's why I like the Sega Ages port for the Switch Sonic 1. That's just a really nice feature to have, to be honest. Alright, Eggy Man, let's go. Eggy Man, I don't know why I had to call him that, but anyway. One thing this hack also does is it increases the invulnerability time of the boss, so you can't just repeatedly destroy him like you used to. You kind of have to, like, take your time and be careful, because now I'm vulnerable. And that's not good. It's not good for me. Does also make these a little bit more time-consuming. I don't know if it makes it more difficult, because, I mean, that wasn't really that hard, it just took longer. But, I mean, whatever. Sonic's increased movement options make it a little bit easier to play the game as a whole anyway. So that's pretty cool. And that's Green Hill Zone. I really want to know what Marble Zone's going to look like in its Act 2. So let's check that out at least, then I'll call it quits. We'll play a bit of regular Marble Zone 2. Or, I mean, Marble Zone as well. I'm going to do Act 1 and Act 2. Ooh, ooh, okay. Alright. I see where the wall jump can be a little bit of a help now. That's pretty cool. Because, like, I remember I made a video a while back where, the Sonic and Tails and Knuckles new abilities video, right? The thing made by Codename Gamma. I posted something like, oh, what abilities do you think the, rest of the cast should get, being Mighty and Ray, for additional abilities? And people kept saying, oh, we want the wall jump, but, like, think about it, like, that wouldn't help you much in Mania at all. Like, I don't think there would be any spots in Mania, for the most part, that would really benefit from that. Maybe aside from, like, some parts of Metallic Madness, maybe a little bit here and there why am I forgetting the name? The last level. Oh my god, why can't I remember the name? That's a serious issue for someone who plays the game as often as I do. Titanic Monarch Zone, sorry. I don't know why that happened. My brain is going a little slow today, I guess. Gotta go fast, as they say. Don't go slow. I guess the wall jump could help here, but, like, you gotta wait for the spike thing to go away. You can jump up a little bit there, which is nice. So there are some parts of Sonic 1 I guess this could work out. Yeah, like, that's nice, I guess. But, I mean, for the most part, I feel like it's kinda unnecessary, but I guess interesting to have as a whole. And there we go. I always feel like that's so much longer than it is, and I don't know why. Like, I always imagine that taking, like 3 or 4 minutes, but I must be thinking of Labyrinth Zone. Marble Zone honestly isn't that bad. Ooh, that's funky. I like that. And we've kind of changed the grass to be a little bit lighter colored, and I don't know if the stone is the same purple as before. It's pretty neat. Also, I'm really not noticing a whole lot of, like level differences. I mean, I might just have an untrained eye when it comes to Sonic 1, because I've definitely played it more than Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, but I'm probably not paying the closest attention, because I'm trying to talk at the same time. Yeah, I think that's something people don't really get most of the time, when people go like, oh wow, you're really bad at this game. It's like, oh, but I have to try and talk and hold a conversation with myself while playing the game at the same time. It's not that easy sometimes, because I need to think of what to say, and that kind of takes away from the ability of me playing the level perfectly, or better than I would if I was talking, let's say. But yeah, I mean, regardless, I'm just bad at video games too, so that's not really a huge point, but like, that's just a little thing that sometimes happens to people. That was pretty good, alright. Also, the Caterkillers, I believe, have a different palette here as well, which is pretty nice. Come on, jump. There we go. That wouldn't even work for a second. That's interesting. I wonder if that was because there was, I don't know, something prohibiting me from doing that, or the game was just freaking out. I don't need that. I can just jump across everything and damage boost. Waiting in a Sonic game? No thanks. Of course, I probably should have waited there, because that would mean I didn't lose tons and tons of rings that I could have used to get a Chaos Emerald, but who cares? Alright, see, like, right there, that's really useful. But there aren't too many sections like that in the game overall. That's probably why I'm being a little bit of a picky Peter about things. Picky Peter. That's a new one. Okay, just trying to go over, like, you know, one of them alliterative names. What's the other one? Salty Sally. That's probably not one people would use. A Dirty Dan. Yeah, no, let's not use that one either. I believe that was taken by the sponge. But anyway, I don't know how much more I need to go through this. Maybe I'll stream this at some point, but I don't really know if there's a huge point. mean, I like the alternate palettes. It might be at least worth it to see some of those things. But anyway, I think that's all I'm going to show off for today. Oh, dear God. So yeah, if you like this video and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, follow my Twitter, and join the Discord to keep up with more Sonic ROM hacks, other things that aren't Sonic ROM hacks, because I do a lot of things. Let's check out Act 3. Whoa! Didn't expect slowed down music and torched landscape. That's pretty cool. That's a vast change. I like that a lot. So I'd also like to give a huge thank you to my current sponsors. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring. It really means a lot. If you have any interest in becoming a sponsor yourself, please make sure to click on that giant join button beneath the video. It's not giant, but it'll tell you about them cool perks, such as being shouted out at the end of every single video and stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.